Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be installing some rear seat back protectors that also include a fold down tray table, just like you're in an airplane. So you can use that in the back of your Model Y or Model 3. It's a really family friendly accessory, and I'm really excited to share it with you guys today. Let's get into it. So let's jump right into the unboxing. First off, you get two seat back protectors in the kit, which is really cool. We're going to focus on unboxing and installing one of them on my son's side of the car. So when you open this up, I'll show you exactly kind of what you're getting and what it looks like here. So this is the inside of the seat back protector, and when you turn it over, you get this really nice kind of vegan leather feeling seat back protector. It's a really nice material, really nice kind of quality. It feels just like the Tesla seats. You get a nice pocket here. This is going to be the bottom. You get some areas that attach to your car down here with these little hooks that are just kind of come protected so they don't snatch anything in the transportation process. And then what really is the meat and potatoes of this actual kit is right here is the actual fold down tray. So if you imagine this attached to the seat, you get these little clips, which you can undo, and it folds down this little tray for you. And you use these little extra pieces that are here to kind of attach and hold the tray where you actually want it held. You can kind of adjust it. It's really nice. I'll get some close-ups of this so you guys can see it. Really nice adjustable kind of tray area that I think will hold a lot of your child's accessories, maybe a snack, maybe a tablet, something like that if you want to have that just on the longer car ride. But it's really neat. It's a really cool idea to have a little fold down tray on the back of your Tesla seat. So let's head over to the actual Tesla. I'll show you what it takes to get this installed and we'll go from there. So we moved over into the back seat of my Tesla and I'm going to start installing the actual seat back protector. First off, at the top here, there's a nice thick piece of kind of plastic and then these nice little kind of soft leather pieces around. This piece of plastic tucks right back in here, right on this kind of hard plastic part on the back of your seat. So that's where we're going to start. Hopefully you guys can see this on camera as I do this. I'm just pulling that out with one hand and kind of just working that piece of plastic down in there and kind of pulling it back. Let's see if we can get it all the way around. That looks pretty good. And then I'm just going to keep kind of pulling that piece of plastic down as I install the trim all the way along down the side here. Let me get you guys a shot of that. So over here on the left side, we're just continuing to pull back that hard piece of plastic. And now we're tucking in that softer kind of leather cover. Kind of pull it back, get some leverage on it. And you can tuck it all the way down as you kind of move this whole front part back here, all the way down, if you can kind of see that, all the way down just the left, and just tuck it behind that piece of plastic. Next, I'm going to do the same over on the right side. Over here on the right side, we're going to continue to do the same thing. Just pull back that plastic seat back protector and tuck in our new leather one. Make sure you don't attach any of the straps or anything back there. Now, I found it easier if I move the seat to where I'm working, right? So when I was doing it over here on the side pillar over on the left side, I pushed the seat all the way forward so I can have some access over there through my driver's side door. Down here, I moved the seat all the way back so that I can get my fingers down in here and really tuck this in so it's nice and neat. Just like that. The last step you need to do for installation is really just attach the bottom of this to, any of the areas under your seat here. So take some of these hooks, they're already positioned the right way, and then reach down and under, and there's a nice kind of lip, I think, where your seat attaches and some of the metal brackets of your seat are. Just go ahead and attach it to any of those clip areas, and you got a nice and secure installation down below. It looks really nice and clean. Let's take a look at the whole thing. So here's how the seat back protector looks, and it's kind of stowed away, closed position after we've installed it and got all the hooks kind of installed. And it's right where I have the driver's seat position where I normally drive. So you can kind of see how it's kind of looking. I think some of these wrinkles will come out over time as you leave it installed there, but it's a really nice match to the material that comes with your Tesla, the kind of vegan leather. It feels really nice, and I think it looks really nice too. You get kind of the pocket down here for any extra stuff. But I think the real star is this tray table. So first off, I want to comment, this is what it looks like in its kind of, I'll call it a closed position. It's kind of dark, but hopefully you guys can see that a little bit. It does droop down, maybe about 2 inches or so. I think there could have been maybe a more elegant solution to actually kind of attaching this and closing it up so it looks a little nicer when it's pushed all the way up there. But even when it's drooping down in its closed position, it's not, you know, super in the way or noticeable or anything like that. When you do unclip the actual closure, so we'll unclip this one here, and we'll unclip this one over on the right, it flops all the way down. And so what we're going to have to do is you kind of hold it up and you attach it to these other little brackets that it can come, so you get a short one and a long one. Let me set up the camera and I'll show you guys how to adjust it so it's a nice level tray table. So right now it's unclipped from its stowed position. We unclipped it, and I'm going to take the longer of these little brackets and then attach that back into the clip down here. Let's see what that looks like. So if I kind of clip it back in, it's still a little bit, it's more level, but it's not quite level yet. So I'm going to adjust my strap here by moving that one up and kind of pulling on the shorter length to get it to a nice kind of level surface. We'll do the same thing over on this side, where I clip this side in here. We're going to pull that one back and then pull the lower one back underneath it. And that kind of brings it up. And you get kind of a nice, you know, sturdy level spot. I think that's pretty level. I think I want to move this side up just a little bit more. Kind of pull that in, and you get a nice kind of like tray table right in front of you. This is really comfortable. Let me move it out, the camera out just a little bit more. Hopefully you guys can see, but it's really nice. I have no issues with my legs. It's it fits my entire hand. I'll go get some things and we'll see how sturdy this is. But even for a grown adult back here, you know, I'm 6 foot. This is a really nice area that if I wanted to do some work, if I had a laptop here, it would probably sit fine. Let's actually go test that. I'll go grab my laptop and we'll test it. But it's a really nice kind of area to quickly kind of close it back up. Let me set the camera back up again. We're just going to unclip the longer ones on both sides and then reclip these little buckles back into the actual short ones up at the top. 1 and 2. So pretty nice. I wish there was a little bit more of an elegant kind of closure up here. Maybe one at the top would have been nice, or like a magnet style closure would be really cool. But if you're really creative and you want to use this solution, I'm sure you could do something like that. Right now, having it like that, it's really not in the way. You could even tuck some of these little droopies down back up in there if you don't want to see them. So no big deal. Pretty cool. All right, we got some stuff to do some testing to see how like actually practical this little fold down tray table actually is. So let's deploy the tray table, and we'll put one down and grab the actual clips. They should be in the same spot because we just adjusted them, and you got a nice little surface there. So the first thing I'm going to start with is my son's tablet. You know, this is the tablet. He likes to usually hold it, but on trips, on longer trips, on car rides, if you had a place to set it, looks like it'll actually work like that pretty well. As you're driving down the road, you know, this might flop around a little bit and kind of fall over on him. So I think I'd probably like prop it up like that almost, and it'd be a perfect viewing angle for him in his car seat here. So that's kind of nice. There's probably different ways you could do this too, you know, with the little protective tablet he has on there if he wants it a little lower. That way you might not have to watch the screen, or if you don't have a screen down here, it's a really nice kind of solution for a kid to watch a tablet or something like that. Next, I got everyone's favorite thing, a weight. I actually wanted to see how much this thing would hold. So this is an 8-pounder. You see that on there, 8 pounds. And let's just try putting it on there. That's probably maxing out what these little straps will hold. And you can kind of see I'm flexing a little bit. I wonder if it'll hold it out here at the end. Yeah, so that's 8 pounds out at the end. And I'm not touching it. It's not on my legs. So it's holding that pretty good. That's probably about the max weight you'd want on here because it was kind of flexing pretty good. Let me tighten it up just a little bit so it's a little bit more level. And last, what I said we were going to test is a laptop. So this is an old work laptop that I had. Let's open it up and see how this actually works here. I mean, that's not super inconvenient. I think that would actually be quite more comfortable than having it down on my lap. I could still move around. That's actually nice. Let me kind of move this camera around so you can see what I'm working with. It's on there. It's pretty secure. It is off over, you know, it overhangs it by a few inches. But it's still nice and secure. So if you have passengers that are going on a long road trip and they need to work, this would be something that you could easily install and have for them on the go. Closing up your laptop, pushing that out of the way. It's actually pretty cool. I'm pretty impressed with this little tray table. It's an ingenuity. It's a cool kind of feature that I think is a neat way to have some extra storage and some extra access inside your Tesla. I like how it folds up and out of the way. Like I said before, I wish there was a little bit more of an elegant solution for kind of closing this, and you know, you can easily tuck up the little extra cords and stuff. And as you're going down the road, I don't think you'd even notice it was there. Your passengers wouldn't care, but overall, it's really cool. I kind of like it. So I thought you guys would want to see what it looks like if you're getting into the car with the actual tray table up and closed, and obviously no car seat here. Next, I'm going to open up the tray table area and show you what it looks like with nobody sitting here. And then I'll put the camera back and show you what it looks like when I'm sitting here too, so you can kind of get that full picture. So here's kind of what it looks like when I'm sitting here from a little bit farther distance. As a full-grown adult, it's really not in any of my way. I have several inches here above my knees that it's not a big deal. I'm 6 foot and there's no issue there. And then it's right kind of at, I don't know, typing level, maybe a little bit higher than you'd want to sit at a normal desk. But it's really nice. It's not in the way. It's pretty convenient overall if I do want to set my phone here, if I'm on a longer ride. If I have snacks, things like that. So it's pretty convenient. Fold it up, it's kind of just tucked up and nice and out of the way. So I'm going to reinstall my son's car seat and I'll show you what it looks like deployed and undeployed, and we'll take it from there. So here's what it looks like for my son's car seat. You can kind of see it installed and the tray table kind of up and out of the way. Still plenty of room for him to get in and buckle himself. And let me actually lower it down and we'll show you what that looks like with it lowered with the car seat installed. So I want to say still plenty of room for his legs to come down, and if he reaches up, he could easily grab or change his tablet or grab a snack or anything that he has laying there. So again, I think it's a really cool idea. This is an awesome idea if you have a couple kids in the back seat and you want them to have a place to store their things. You still get that pocket down below, some nice protection for your seats, and I think all those creases and things will come out over time. So overall, I'm a big fan of this product. Well, just to wrap up with my final thoughts, I really like the design and kind of the simple solution that went into adding a tray table into your Model Y. Without a huge piece of complicated equipment, without metal or moving parts that might be an accident kind of hazard feature. This is all very soft plastic and leather. It's not going to cause any issues if you were to get any sort of accident or anything like that. And it really is just an elegant and simple solution. I do wish there might have been just a simple way to keep it all the way secure up at the top rather than leaning back just a little bit with those clips, but it's not a deal breaker for me. I think it's a really cool product. I think my son's going to really like having a little place to hold his snacks so it's not always on his lap. You know, little kids like that too. And a place to put his toys or his snacks if we go on a long road trip. I think that's a really cool feature. So very family friendly. I'd recommend it. I got this product from EV Base. Right now it's about $100 on their website. Whenever you shop at EV Base, use the discount code GAMBLE1080 right here on the screen. Saves you 20% right off the top, so about 80 bucks. I'll let you be the judge if that's worth it for you, for the pair of seat protectors like this. Again, this will work in your Model 3s, your Model Ys, your Highlands, your Junipers, anything like that that has that kind of plastic on the back. This will work there. So it's a really cool family-friendly accessory. I like it a lot. If you're interested in any of the other accessories that I've installed, check out the rest of my channel. All my videos are linked. I have a playlist of all my Tesla Model Y playlist accessories that I've added, and also my Amazon storefront right here on the screen. Lots of accessories over there, how I camp in my Tesla, some really cool stuff that way. Thank you guys for coming back and checking out this video. I appreciate you all. Let me know down below if you would use a tray table like that, or why not. If you don't think it's worth it, let me know why. And I'll be happy to hear from you. I like engaging with you guys down there a lot too. Feel free to like and subscribe, and catch you in the next video. Have a great day.